India, as the popular saying goes, is the land of plenty. There are an ample number of resources, but they are scattered across seasons and topographic regions. Across the ages, utilizing water appropriate for crop growth has always been an issue that needs to be addressed. Irrigation technologies have been developed, and leading the way for Indian farmers with the best-in-class submersible pumps is Shakti Pumps. In 1982, the company began supplying pumps at a small unit in Madhya Pradesh under the leadership of the Patidar family. When India, still a young economy, was finding its feet, Shakti Pumps rose to the occasion and tried to offer Indian farmers products that were made specifically for their needs. In a country where electricity is a luxury enjoyed by a few, thinking about the irrigation needs of the farmers was definitely a visionary step. To make a product that would be resistant to erratic climate, Shakti Pumps needed to understand India's differential topography.
In 1982 में मेरे फादर ने ये कंपनी स्टार्ट की थी और उनको ऐसा लगता था क्योंकि वो एक फार्मर थे उनको ऐसा लगता था कि
My father started this company in 1982. He was a farmer and he felt that if farmers had a good pump at their disposal, it would help them financially. This is the reason he started on this path, as he felt the shortage of water in villages.
अच्छा पंप अगर हम बनाएं और किसानों को दें तो उससे कुछ हेल्प कर पाएंगे.
My father started this company in 1982 with a vision to manufacture good quality pumps for farmers. I joined the company in 1985-86.
लोगों से आगे निकलने का जो साहस दिखाया.
Shakti Pumps always wanted to be ahead of the competition, and from the beginning, the quality of our products was our focus. The problems of farmers which my father noticed could only be solved with a quality product. So we focused on quality, and that's how we started our journey.
स्टैंडर्ड्स की तरफ ध्यान दिया, वहाँ से हमने काम स्टार्ट किया.
Beginning with a small unit in Pithampur, the company began with supplying stainless steel submersible pumps to farmers. The road ahead was difficult as there were uncertain regulatory mechanisms to comply with. On top of that, navigating financing options too was a challenge that the young company had to face.
हाँ, उस समय बहुत सी दिक्कतें थी.
During those days, we had the quota and the permitrage. You had to face a lot of obstacles to set up an industry, and financing options were not easily available either.
For entrepreneurs, there are always difficulties, but we faced all the challenges that were in our path. We released a public issue in 1995, and then we started exports. Exports too had issues. People did not accept Indian products easily, but we faced all these challenges and came out successful.
Opening the company to investors in its first IPO in 1995, the company made inroads into the world of investors and stocks. Building on its reliable manufacturing model, the company then explored other options to expand and grow.
We started our journey in 1982, and today we have reached at the level where we are growing about 20 to 30% every year. Initially, to set up the initial factory, we had taken 9 lakhs from financial institution, and again later on we went for IPO in 1995, and in 2007 we had borrowed 12.5 crore to set up the SEZ unit in a special economic zone area, and we had taken 12.5 crore from banks, and in this year we started another plant in domestic tariff area for which we had taken 27 crore from FCCBs.
Over the years, consistently delivering on the promise of quality, Shakti Pumps has become a favored stock amongst investors and analysts. Identifying innovation in technology as the key aspect that boosts investor confidence, Shakti Pumps has been at the forefront of leading through sustainable profitability.
In order to expand our product category, we have started our booster plant, for which we had taken 20 crore from foreign bank in the form of ECB, and simultaneously we had taken 18.75 crore from IFCI Venture Capital Fund, Delhi. Definitely, it was not easy to take a money by way of equity or by debt because limited resources or option is available, but we manage.
Building on its strength, the submersible pumps, the company has evolved to understand the needs of the changing market. In the next segment, we will see how Shakti Pumps uses the latest research and development tools to stay ahead in the game. Shakti Pumps, a pioneer of submersible pump manufacturing in India and abroad, is a company that has taken technological developments in its stride. The company credits its success to top-of-the-class machinery that is imported from the world over to develop an efficient manufacturing process.
मार्केट में हमेशा ही आगे रहना पड़ता है क्योंकि टेक्नोलॉजी में अगर हम काम करेंगे.
As a company which works in the area of technology, we have to always stay ahead in the market, as there is a new development each day in technology. For the past 30 years, we have been consistently thinking of something new each day, and we accept new technology easily.
कंपनी का विजन और मिशन जो है उसमें सबसे बड़ी बात
The company's vision and mission rides on purchasing world-class machinery. Whenever we purchase a machine, we tell our purchase manager to buy the best machine in the world, which will lead to us manufacturing the best pump.
बताते हैं कि वर्ल्ड की सबसे अच्छी मशीन आप खरीदो तो जिससे हमारा पंप सबसे अच्छा पंप बने.
A few minutes from the initial manufacturing unit at Pithampur is the company's research and development center. This state-of-the-art facility is where the think tank of the company assembles and looks for ways in which improvements can be made to the lives of customers. Looking for better technologies and building on previous research is what sets Shakti Pumps apart from its competitors.
As we all know that farmer gets only 8 hours of electricity to irrigate his land. So the punch or the main USP of the product was that in those 8 hours he could drive water of at least 12 hours. Initially, when we started marketing ourselves in India, we went on the talukas level, on the taluka levels, and we went and displayed our product, and we assured them for a demo. We invited wherein we could install our products there at their farmland and let them use it for a couple of days and catch the difference between the existing pumps that they had and our product. And for after that, through word of mouth, we were able to get the market share we wanted.
A pump used for irrigation is not the easiest product to sell. The end user, which is the farmer, needs to see its relevance in action. Initially, the products were marketed on the district level and through word of mouth. It was then that the company completely focused on the farmer as its consumer.
So the first campaign which we shot was with Mr. Sudhir Pandey, and he enacted as a progressive farmer. And since then we were very clear that we will uplift our consumer and treat them with respect. It's not like that we'll show our product and then suddenly he's prosperous. So we since then we talked about the real problems which he had and why he should believe Shakti Pumps as a product. And since then it's worked for us.
बापू बधाई हो, तुम्हें सर्वश्रेष्ठ किसान का पुरस्कार मिला है। पर बापू अपने यहाँ तो बिजली थोड़े वक्त के लिए आती है।
अरे शक्ति है ना, शक्ति पंप।
In the second campaign also, when we shot it with Mr. Bachchan, he talked about Annadatas. We changed that negative image in our minds that about the farmers, about the kisan. And we talked about how Annadata works really hard throughout his schedule to make sure that the food reaches our plate.
हर सुबह, हर दिन, 12 मास संघर्ष करना है। हर फसल के साथ आगे बढ़ना है। आपका हमारा सारी दुनिया का पेट भर रहा है। हम तो बस खेतों में इनका साथ दे रहे हैं, बूंदों की जगह लहरों की बौछार दे रहे हैं।
Asking Mr. Bachchan to be our brand ambassador and was the right choice because we wanted to take that our initiative of uplifting the farmers to a next level. And when somebody like Mr. Bachchan's stature, talks about the Indian farmer, the Annadatas, and praises them, it feels right at heart.
हम हैं देश के अन्नदाता की शक्ति, शक्ति पंप्स।
After gaining ground in India, the company then decided to take its products across the borders. Even though the market for industrial and agricultural products is present everywhere, there were still some adjustments that the company had to make to deliver in the international market.
We right now currently have presence in more than 100 countries. We export to more than 100 countries today. And India, for that matter, is a totally different market. In India, people do demand quality, but they want it in a right price. In export market, we do get good price, but the quality should be ultimate. So having the best quality product helps us in that way. But when we reach out to the people in export, we tend to do it in much more organized manner. We talk about the overall efficiency of the product. We talk about the material of construction. We talk about the products which are. We talk about the small, minute details, which how the product is made, how we have the latest CNC machines to ensure the utmost quality and the precision of the product.
Agriculture market is everywhere, and industrial market, like we are having the good demand in Middle East also. New development is coming, new industries are coming, new buildings are coming. So everywhere water pumps is required. So these segments we are expecting for industrial products, and having the opportunities to supply more industrial pumps. And Europe also, but compared to Europe, Middle East is more opportunity market, and US market also. There is coming competition from China, but the Chinese, most of the companies not picking up to the mark quality products. So all the international companies like from US, from Europe, they know the quality from China, sometimes good, sometimes bad, so they cannot rely. That's why we have still very good opportunity to export much more better than Chinese products. Mostly industrial pumps, which is having the good demand from all over the world. And then of course solar pumps also. We are focusing on solar pumps. So this will be the new product segment for future.
On the other side of the break, we will showcase how Shakti Pumps is making its contribution to the Make in India campaign. The world is rapidly developing, and the need of the hour is to switch to a greener way of life. More and more companies in the world are adopting environment-friendly ways of manufacturing and production. With the new government keen on promoting renewable energy resources through policy, it is even more pertinent that corporations step up and make their contributions in the arena. Shakti Pumps is one such company that has already taken the lead in producing and promoting solar pumps and their technology.
Shakti Pumps, yes, Shakti Pumps a technology company. हम लोग energy efficient pump बनाते हैं.
Shakti Pumps is a technology company. We make energy efficient pumps. We have tried to establish ourselves in approximately 125 countries across the world, and we have been successful in the same. Looking at the export market, we feel there are two aspects which buyers appreciate, that is quality products and efficiency, and we have both of them. When we speak to people and participate in exhibitions to educate customers on the performance of our pumps, we help boost customer confidence. Energy efficiency means being eco-friendly. We are helping the environment through our solar energy pumps, which in turn is green energy. With the work that we have done in solar energy, we feel there is going to be a revolution in the country with regards to
एनर्जी
it.
एफिशिएंसी का मतलब ही है इको फ्रेंडली. हम तो पर्यावरण में मदद कर रहे हैं क्योंकि हमारी ये सोलर एनर्जी है वो ऑलरेडी ग्रीन एनर्जी है.
While producing power through solar plants, by the time the power reaches the pump, there is a 40% line loss in addition to the cost of transformers, linemen involved in the process. The biggest benefit of this in solar pumping systems is that we use the electricity that is generated right where it is utilized, thus eliminating line losses.
आदि सब लोग उसमें आ जाते हैं. पंप सोलर पंपिंग सिस्टम में एक इसका सबसे बड़ा फायदा ये है कि हम जहाँ पर बिजली को पैदा करते हैं वहीं यूज कर रहे हैं तो उसका लाइन लॉसेस नहीं है. फिर उसका पेबैक इतना
Payback too is very easy. We're able to break even in 2.5 years. So if in 3 years farmers can break even, freeing the money invested in pumping systems, and the industries too can recover their investments, then in my opinion, this is the most environment friendly energy.
अच्छा पर्यावरण फ्रेंडली एनर्जी कोई हो नहीं सकती है.
Definitely, world is moving toward clean energy product or clean energy concept, and there is no difference between the manufacturing process of the traditional product and energy efficient product except technology. If you have a technology and if you have vision, so definitely you can manufacture the energy efficient product. We have a two vertical from where we are getting a good margin. One is solar and another is export market. Sustainable profitability is major criteria behind success of every company, and we are recorded a good margin.
When a farmer uses solar pumping system at his farm, he is actually contributing to the economy because he is not using that 8 rupees, 9 rupees per unit electricity, which can then be given to the micro and small scale industry.
आइए मैं आपको हमारे अन्नदाता से मिलवाता हूं. लोग इन्हें किसान कहते हैं.
With focus increasing on developing and disseminating greener pumping technologies, the company took it upon itself to propagate the benefits of the solar pumping system by collaborating with India's superstar once again.
ये पंप सौर ऊर्जा यानी मुफ्त की सूरज की शक्ति से चलता है. ये 6 से 8 घंटे आराम से चलता है. बिजली या डीजल की जरूरत नहीं.
हम हैं इस देश के अन्नदाता की शक्ति. शक्ति पंप्स.
We at Shakti Pump, believe in solar pumping technology in a big way, and for that matter, we have gone ahead with Mr. Bachchan and shot a TVC dedicated to solar pumps, which is on air right now, and it just intends to educate the consumer. What are the benefits of solar pump? Currently, we do not have policies wherein farmer could go and directly buy the product of the market. But yes, all the state governments are working towards it, and they intend to provide a huge subsidy on the pump, which will make it affordable for the farmer, and in return would help the DISCOM cover their losses.
एक तरफ मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ग्रोथ को बढ़ाना है, एट द सेम टाइम उसका सीधा बेनिफिट हिंदुस्तान के नौजवानों को मिले.
On Independence Day in 2014, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the Make in India campaign to revive manufacturing in India.
ये एक ऐसा चक्र है, उस चक्र को आगे बढ़ाने की दिशा में ये महत्वपूर्ण काम आज ये शेर का कदम है, ये लाइन का स्टेप है. मेक इन इंडिया.
Since its inception, the campaign has been a huge success. Shakti Pumps, an Indian company manufacturing industrial and agricultural pumps and exporting it to nations across the world, is a perfect proponent of the movement.
मेक इन इंडिया में हाँ हमने जो देखा है कि हमारी हिंदुस्तान की ही इंडस्ट्री में इतनी ताकत है कि वो सारी टेक्नोलॉजी अपने आप.
If we talk about Make in India, I believe that in India, our own industries are so strong that they can develop all the technology indigenously. An example of the same is Shakti Pumps. Because the technology that we have in India, no one had it before. We proved it. This is an Indian technology. The entrepreneurs have the ability to develop any technology, although there is a need to correct the small regulatory issues by the government.
मोदी जी ने जो मेक इन इंडिया का जो सपना देखा है, यस ये बहुत अच्छा सपना है और इससे
The Prime Minister's dream of Make in India is going to benefit the entrepreneurs, We have been making pumps for 30 years now, but when we started exports, we faced difficulties. Today, with Make in India, we have lent an image to India. And the benefit that we are going to have with Make in India is that even in foreign countries, India will have a good name.
और मेक इन इंडिया से हमको फायदा ये मिलने वाला है कि अब विदेशों में भी हिंदुस्तान का नाम एक अच्छा हो चुका है.
Solar energy is cheaper than the cost of production of electricity. And first time, the Modi government has allocated 400 crore for the solar pumping system, first time in their budget.
Madhya Pradesh, the state in central India, is the place where the Shakti Pumps story began. Now, in its efforts to give back to the community, the company has established a Seva Center that offers free medical assistance to citizens in the remote areas. Shakti Pumps is a hugely profitable company. Spurred on by the initiatives of the government, the management hopes that the new budget brings in good news for the manufacturing and export sector.
From government point of view, we are always looking at good incentives. Like we are sitting here in special economic zone, but we don't have the facility of focus products, which are the DTA units getting 5% focus product, but as a SEZ units, we don't get any incentives for exports. So we are expecting from government, we requesting so many times to the government, and we are expecting from government to implement the same incentive for SEZ units also.
Starting from scratch, Shakti Pumps has made its mark, creating a niche market and building a robust manufacturing model. Growing steadfast in its quest to satisfy its customers, Shakti Pumps is truly nourishing life.